when I catch you with that swinging backhand, you're going to be sorry you ever said
Bro, I'm going to
anything.
look at you and smile. Look at my lip. I had a fight last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
With who?
I was walking home, and these kids were just popping off, yo.
No way.
I swear to God, walking home with this, it's like...
Oh, my God.
and someone says something to her, like, how, like, says something like, damn. And I'm just like... And then this kid, like, they're neighbors. And the one kid...
Oh, your neighbors?
Yeah, the one kid I know I was cool with, he, like, it was just his buddy. He came out and started saying something. I just snuffed him, dude. Just laid him out. Hello and welcome to a very bittersweet last episode of UA's Double Overtime. I'm Connor Delaney.
I'm Michael Wolf.
You got something in your eye there, bud? You all right?
It's allergy season. Summer's
Allergies.
coming. Springtime.
It is that time.
April showers bring May flowers. A lot of pollen.
A lot of pollen. I was just going to say a lot of pollen. You can hear my voice a little bit. Hear my voice a little bit. But,
How now, brown cow?
wow. Last episode, we got these beautiful trophies in front of us.
Yeah, and I heard that
Courtesy
they
of the
actually...
Academy?
the Academy, and they built it after our exact body structure as well.
Yeah. I had to stand here.
I don't know if you could. Can you zoom in on this? I don't know if you can or not. If you can't read from there, I'll read for you from here. HEV 2014 best co-host, myself and Connor Delaney.
Yeah, mine says Connor Delaney. His says Michael.
Mine says Michael Wolf on it. But you know, this is a sports show. You know, this isn't about awards and good looks, who gets the most girls, or you know. Most talented, you know, it's not about that. It's about sports. So today, you know, for your final episode, I know, you know, we're gonna give the people what they want. They're gonna get a little bit of all that, and they're also gonna get a little bit of sports as well.
They're gonna get all the important stuff. A little bit of sports.
A little bit of sports.
Okay. God, Mike, I'm gonna miss you, man. You know, I couldn't picture anyone else next to me other than you. And I gotta apologize to you for having to deal with I want to get it on camera, having to deal with me and my tomfoolery and ballyhoo all this time. You know, so I just want to say it. First, I want to say it so your mom can see it. I'm sorry for any bad influence.
Tell Mrs. Wolf that you're sorry.
Mrs. Wolf, I'm very sorry for the bad influence
forgives
I've put on Mike. But I got to tell you, the guy means the world to me. You know, I wouldn't be the person I am if it wasn't for this guy.
Absolutely not.
All right, so I had to get that off my head. I'm getting tears. Tears are coming. I don't know if it's the allergies. I don't know if I'm just emotional. I don't know if I'm just hungover. All right, but I'm feeling. You know, I feel it coming on.
You know, I almost feel obligated to apologize for something now, but I have nothing to apologize for. I feel almost as if I'm waiting for the time for me to say, you know, you're welcome. You know. You're welcome. That's it. So,
you're welcome.
You know, I remember when I first started out here. You know, as a little stat boy, a little
huge stat guy.
Tony Reale Jr., huge stat guy.
Huge stat guy.
And then you know you make your way up to the big leagues, and you perform. That's what we did. Became all-star caliber players. I don't know if you saw one of my Instagrams made by Connor Delaney, I believe it was. It was a Throwback Thursday.
Throwback TBT, baby.
You know, from one of our first days on the show to now.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope, you know, maybe with some editing, our producer or editor can throw that in there.
Sum it up. We came a long way.
Came a long way.
Came a long way. God, I didn't know what to do with my hair back then.
No.
It looked like.
Still don't.
Look like. I mean, stop. You see that? God, man. I mean, we're sorry about the movie thing. That didn't quite pan out how we thought.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Got a little lazy. End of the year.
Finals.
Graduation. I forgot. Finals. Those are done with. Mike and I are both graduating. Moving on. I mean,
real world stuff. I mean, do we go straight to ESPN or?
We might wear options. We might see what Oxygen hit us up.
Yeah, they want us to do with our shirts off. This guy looking at me for?
But yeah, a lot of Yankee games this summer. Spencer
lot
and
of Yankee
myself.
games.
Well, yeah, I'll be living in the Bronx. I'll be living in the Bronx, continuing my career with Apple, and some don't think that holds the keys to all doors. Some do. A lot of barbecues, a lot of Yankee games. We got to go to
10-minute walk to Yankee Stadium.
10-minute walk. We're gonna have a barbecue, and then we're gonna go to a game with Tanaka's pitching because we need to see him in person. I want to see the greatest pitcher in the MLB pitch in person.
I like that you said that greatest pitcher in the MLB. And
Who's better right now?
oh no, no. I
Hold on.
I have to hold on. Calm down. We're just having a conversation. I wanna completely agree because that was one of the topics. One of the first topics that I wanted to bring
We
up.
had topics.
No topics. Brain topics. So, with Tanaka, immediately out of the gate is the best pitcher on the Yankees, the best pitcher in the American East, American League,
American League.
Major League Baseball.
As of
Immediately.
now, do you think he can continue at this rate and perform at this level all season?
Look at him. Have you seen him struggle once?
He's absolutely filthy. I've never seen a guy with better command and just the precision of his pitches and just the velocity he has, the movement he has on that split finger fastball. It's disgusting. What'd you say? Biggest strikeout rate or biggest?
No, he has
swing
the
and miss?
biggest swing and miss ratio in the MLB, and the highest one in the last 10 years.
I don't care if you're pitching to your guys' softball team. If you're 34-0 in your last 42 starts, that's an unbelievable stat. He hasn't lost a game since 2011 or something like that. He comes over to the MLB and does what he does.
And that's pitching. In Japan, it's a little different. They have a
But do you
they have
think
a
guys
smaller
are going to catch?
baseball.
I mean, you look at guys like, I don't even want to say this right now or use the comparison, but Daisuke Matsuzaka, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to the viewers because it's not really a real comparison because I think Tanaka has much more potential and much better stuff than Daisuke. But once you get familiar with these pitchers, once you see them a few times, once you can get a scouting report on them, do they become easier to hit, and will we see that in the future with Tanaka?
I mean, of course, when you face a pitcher one time, he's easier to hit the second time. Every time you face him, it becomes easier and easier. But when you have just absolutely filthy material to use, I mean, like I said, its swing and a miss ratio is that high. It's not even like they're just missing. They're swinging and missing. They're not fouling these balls off. It's nothing like that.
Three pitches.
He is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I did not expect for him to come over and pitch,
I don't think
this
anyone-
good.
I think-
especially
he was gonna be good. We knew he was gonna be good.
especially immediately. Yeah, but this is amazing.
But he's putting up clear runner of Cy Young at this point. I mean, it's early. It's really early, but 66 Ks to 8 walks or something like that. What complete game the other night? No walks, 9 strikeouts. I mean, guys, that's what the Yankees need right now because, frankly, no one else in that rotation is
Healthy,
healthy. First off, but just pitching,
or legally, pitching legally, or
what an idiot. Did we talk about that yet? With the pints on the neck on Sunday Night Baseball, nonetheless. On national televised
Yep.
ESPN game.
ESPN game.
Caked on your neck, bro. I mean, come on. Put it people do it. I understand that.
They all do it.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't put it.
Hide it.
Hide it. Hide it.
Don't goop it.
Put it in your sleeve.
Don't goop it in there.
Yeah, don't goop it behind your ear, for crying out loud. Idiot.
Idiot.
Yankees need to make a move, though. They need to get in our arm.
We need some sort of pitcher. We need a starting pitcher, and we need it quick. Or we're going to see a strong decline in our record real fast.
I think I'm being told that about wraps up our first half. I got Spencer in there, doing the hand motions. Stay tuned. We'll come back. We're going to talk a little bit NFL draft. Probably a little more thank yous. Mike and I might pay a few more compliments to each other. Stay tuned.
Yeah, the Knicks got some team. Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire. I can't even think about that. How's it going, guys? I know here on UA Double Overtime we're a sport-related show, but today I want to talk about our youth. And a big problem with our youth today is marijuana. But what I want to know is, does our youth have the strength to say no?
UA Overtime, #1 in sports and #1 in fighting the war on drugs.
Welcome back to our second and final half ever with these two co-hosts right here for UA's Double Overtime. This half we're going to speak a little controversy, a little NFL draft, maybe a couple more thank yous, a couple compliments. We'll see where it takes us. We'll see how much time we have.
We don't plan anything, so
We'll
who
see-
knows?
we'll
You
see
know,
what
it's
our-
not like we have this stuff written out ahead of time. We just kind of show up. So, Donald Sterling. Let's start there.
You want to jump right into controversy?
Right to
Not
controversy.
veggies, yeah. Get veggies first. You
No
dessert last.
appetizer, yeah.
Dessert last.
Dessert last.
Give me the veggies.
Give me the veggies. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this Donald Sterling guy. Not a big fan. I mean,
He's rich.
yeah, he owns a team. Do you think that he's? I know you're going to take this, and I'm just going to set you up for this right now with the
Sure.
the assist.
Alley-oop me, buddy.
Do you think he deserves to have his team not be an owner of the Clippers anymore?
Well, here's the thing. Strictly from what they're basing it off of, we're going to go into further detail past history. But, that's not what they're basing it off of. They're basing it off of this one phone conversation with his estranged lover
In the comfort of his own home.
in the comfort of his own home. It was private. It wasn't public.
We all say things behind closed doors. Believe me, Mike and I, when these cameras aren't on, we say things that we don't mean. We don't necessarily mean. And that's all people. He was sabotaged. For him to then go on national TV with Anderson Cooper and say some of the things that he said about Magic Johnson and HIV and just kind of putting him on blast like that, that was degrading and that was disrespectful. And there's no room for that. There's no place for that. But in the comfort of your own home, if you want to say what you're going to say and then get sabotaged.
Well,
for it,
that's the thing. It's not that I'm not deciding right or wrong. He's 100% wrong.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
No,
100% wrong. But again, with what you're saying is this is in the comfort of his own home. He's saying it privately. This is his feelings.
He's not doing it at a press conference.
He's not doing it at a press conference.
For the NBA cameras.
There's there's the First Amendment. It's freedom of speech, and he's not even using it towards people. Again, the privacy of his own home. He wasn't saying it in front of people. He wasn't saying it to people to put them down or whatnot. He was sabotaged. Is he wrong? 100%. Does he deserve to get his team taken away from him? No, I don't think so. I don't think that calls for it.
I don't think there's room for. I just think the NBA is such a classy organization. It really is.
There is, but the way they're going about it to just immediately kick him out.
Well, when you have players saying they're going to go on strike and they're not going to show up to play, I mean, what else does Adam Silver have to do other than support the association and have the back of his?
No, I agree with that.
Of his players.
That's fine. I agree.
I mean, he's got to make a move now. Whether it actually happens or not, he had to come out and do that just for the sake of the playoffs, for the Clippers showing up to play, because they said they wouldn't. Doc Rivers wouldn't coach.
Well, speaking of things that people wouldn't do, the only reason why I would like to see him stay in the NBA is to see LeBron man up to his word, maybe man up for one time his entire life. When he said that if Donald Sterling is still in the league next year, he's not going to be playing. And I'll tell you right now, that's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. There's no way LeBron James doesn't play next year. I don't care what happens. I don't care if Miami Stadium gets turned into a hockey rink and they don't even play basketball there anymore. He's going to be on that rink playing basketball. I promise you that, no matter what happens. So I would love to see LeBron with egg on his face because that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
But then again, Donald Sterling does need to be out of this league.
Yeah, there's no room for it. There's no room for it. Period. That's simple. NFL draft.
Johnny Manziel,
Manziel.
finally.
Who else was there? What was that? Other big stories in the draft? Or Sammy Watkins. That was huge for the Bills. Gave up a little much for that. The first round pick next year.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Sammy Watkins guy. To go and visit Uncle Jim the way he did and see Jim Kelly, Kelly in the hospital the way he did, just class act. The guy's already in the gym. He's working hard. He's going to be a great talent in Buffalo. I really hope EJ Manuel can stay healthy, and that's a duo that will, just work together, mesh together,
Yeah, we'll see.
and be good in the years to come. But Johnny Manziel, falling back to, in the 20s there, what was that all about?
I did predict Cleveland to pick him, but not at that pick. I had it when it was, what was it, number 4? I had it when it was there.
Oh, well, Bills traded up to 4.
Yeah, Bills traded up to 4. But I had it when it was, I thought they were going to take him then, if he dropped down to 4. If he dropped down to 4, I thought.
And then, go figure, after that, Josh Cribbs is suspended now for the season.
Can't even get a receiver.
They just signed Miles Austin yesterday. They just signed Miles Austin from the Cowboys, so that's big. But, Josh Cribb led the league in receiving in 14 games. That was big component for Manziel coming into Cleveland, and then he turns around the next day to
Nice
find
little
out.
weapon for him. And then
Yeah,
he
he
finds
turned
out
out find out that he can't.
Obama came in and took his guns away.
Unbelievable. It's unfortunate because I want to see Johnny Manziel be successful.
Yeah, I don't want to see Johnny Manziel have to rough it out completely with no wide receivers. I know now he has Miles Austin, but I want to see him come in there, have a couple weapons, and prove and show what he's capable of. Instead of having to rough it the entire way.
Couldn't agree more, Mike. I couldn't agree more. It's going to be a fun NFL season. I'm just excited. I'm sad right now. I have a lot of emotions going through me right now.
I know. I can't even think straight.
A lot of things are presenting themselves to me. Family's coming up this weekend.
Family will be here.
Going out to restaurants.
Parents are going to be here in a couple hours.
They're coming up tonight.
A couple hours, yeah.
Stop.
Staying over, sleeping in a hotel on Wolf Road.
Really?
Yeah. I think we get a discount. Our last name's Wolf. Not so much. Doesn't work like that around here. You tell me.
I got to meet Terry on graduation. Are you going to the excuse us? Are you going to the economics?
Yeah, I'll be at the economics
graduation?
one.
Are you really?
Yeah, it'll be me, you.
No, Saturday you're going.
Yeah.
I'm not going, I don't think.
You're not going?
No.
Why not? So it's one where you walk across the stage? All right. Well, we'll discuss later.
Sorry about that. A few more shout-outs, a few more thanks before we take our last brief break and then just come back and just, do our fond farewell. The Academy.
Yeah, number one, the Academy.
Recognizing talent when they see it. A lot of these other shows, they show up the night before, they write their stuff out, they script it out. Mike and I just show up.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of rehearsal. There's a lot of script.
No.
This is God-given.
No, we're here.
You can't.
Hey, Spencer, we're here. We're ready.
Yeah. Turn the camera on.
Turn the camera on. That's it.
Put the light on my face, make me look pretty.
Well,
what do you got? A minute? How long is that going to take?
Ready when you are, basically. That being said, Spencer, the Godfather in there. God bless him. None of this can be possible without him. You'll see us. You'll see us in the future, all of us. You're not. This is the last time these faces will be on TV. We're gonna, go from hopefully just a channel network at our SUNY school to maybe actually get some real viewers. Even though we love you, Terry and Deb. That's about it. Thanks for all the love and support over the years, everyone. Quick break, and we'll be right back.
Enough is enough, man. We got to get this kid out of here.
I know what you're going to do. He's in my top 5, but bring the
Bring in
replacements
the replacements.
Now, if you would, please speak into the camera the words we provided for you.
All right. What's really poppin', my G? My name is Connor Delaney.
Get this guy out of here. I was loving the whole Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon effect, but it's not happening. Next.
Please speak into the camera the words we provided for you.
She's got it. She's got it. She's got it. We're good. We're good. Oh, we can't take her? Nope.
UA double overtime replacement, take 3.
Hello and welcome to UA Double Overtime. I'm Connor Delaney.
And I'm Michael Wolf. She's pretty good. She's pretty good.
We've got a great show for you guys today.
Let's keep testing them. Let's keep testing them.
All right.
Next.
We might have another show for you.
I got a show for you.
I don't know, man. We've been doing this all day. I don't know how much longer I could go.
I think this next kid might got it. He looks pretty good.
Or whatever. This is the last one anyway.
All right, let's see it. All right, UA overtime replacement, take 4.
Hello, welcome to UA's Double Overtime. I'm Connor Delaney.
Well, you've heard enough of them, so now you got to bear with me. First off, what a year. My two best friends here have become the two best hosts in
Ever.
Albany student television history.
Ever.
We've seen the rise of UA Double Overtime from just a little show a couple years ago, and
Something I put together one night.
a little thing we put together a couple years ago, and now it's broken every record
Just needed a friend that
Albany
had
student
stats.
television ever seen. But now, I got to say my thank yous. First off, thanks to the Academy, recognizing talent when they see it. Only student show student sports show, only student show in the history to be recognized by the Academy. Thank you so much. Two people that this show or my place in the organization wouldn't have happened without. Thank you, Jeff Lehans and our old friend Vic Weberman.
God bless you, Jeff.
Wherever you guys are, well, we know Jeff's over there at Fox. Vic, wherever you are,
Jeff's killing it.
God bless you.
Whatever.
I will say my thank yous to Deb and Terry, but I got to say thank you to Hope and Jim, my two rocks. Thank you for all your training and love and teachings in the realm of television that I wouldn't have been able to do this without your teachings and your lessons. Thank you to all the CPSP students. I've had the pleasure of
Hard work.
supervising and who come in and out
Lot
of
of
set.
hard work.
This show wouldn't have happened without the help of all those
I
students.
don't think so, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
This goes out to you guys.
A lot of
And
help.
to those few who have told me I've inspired you to pursue a career in television, it really makes me feel something that I have inspired that. And last but certainly not least, Connor, Michael, my rocks, my best friends. Thank you so much.
I'll give you a
You know,
rock.
there's no pay I can give you to do this. It's just out of your will
We're too expensive. You couldn't afford us.
to come make this happen. It wouldn't have happened without you. And they say the hardest thing in television to follow is a tough act, and this is by far the hardest act I've ever seen to follow. And I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if there will be a UA double overtime in the future. It's just no point. It's too perfect.
No point.
It's too perfect
Gonna
right
run it,
here.
Buckley.
It's too perfect. But thank you, fans. It's been one hell of a ride. And there's only one way to end this show. Michael, please give it away.
Catch you later if you give us a good pass.
Thank you, everybody, and good night. God bless you, a double overtime, and God bless America.
Thank you. That's Jimmy Van Nugent, Sammy Kahn, and Nelson Riddle Ranger. We will now do the national anthem, but you needn't rise. And now, the end.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of UA Overtime, Double Overtime. I'm Connor Delaney.
And
I'm Victor Webber.
My friend,
Mike, what did we miss?
I'll make it clear.
Connor, you clearly didn't eat your Wheaties this morning. Yankees are
I'll
only up
state
one
my
game, and
case
Phelps has 22 medals, not
of
23.
which I'm
Catch you later if you
certain.
give me a good pass.
I've lived a life that's full. Travel.
I'll get to talk by 3 o'clock.
We're back. We're back. None of that talk about toe. This is a sports show. Welcome back, UA Double Overtime.
With nail polish.
Lebowski edition with nail polish. We don't really have any topics for you for the second quarter, so it's just going to be three dudes talking football. But we're pretty thirsty. Let's bring over some of those spicy whites. Thank you.
Too few to mention.
Budget's a little low, so we got to drink
I
these.
What
We got
I
to drink these out of plastic cups.
I saw it through
Thank you, Johnny.
Hell of a Caucasian.
without exemption. I planned each charted course.
On my side, I have hashtag plays the didgeridoo. Don't know what that is. I do know it is an Australian musical instrument that's mostly played with the mouth. If you know that.
I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I guess you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. And with it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, then spit it out. I grew tall through it all and did it my way. I've loved, laughed, I've had my fill, my share of losing. But now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think
Morning, white America.
I did all. And may I say, not in a shy way. No, no, not me.
I hope you're wrong. I hope we have better viewers out there than 3 of you that are out there.
I think my mom loves that movie. I don't even know. Then you got
For what is a
Natural,
man?
which is a great movie.
What has he got?
Great movie.
Well, great story.
If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows